This demo illustrates understanding microservice app deployment using Azure DevOps. It shows how to automate cloud-native CI/CD process using only Azure tools, without using any third-party tools like Jenkins and other DevOps-related tools in the server. The developer can push the code into Azure repository, so that Azure DevOps will trigger the Azure pipelines. This allows the Azure Container Registry to store the Azure Docker image. The infrastructure as code pipeline has 3 steps, which involves building container image, pushing image, and validating container. An image is generated from the committed code repo. The generated image is pushed into the Azure Container Registry and the build request is named as per standards. The final step is container instance validation. Container instance validation allows to validate the created resources and link them to the following published artifactory. Embracing infrastructure as a code, Azure Container Instance is created using the Azure Resource Management template. The Resource Management template can be created automatically from the code after pushing the image. The Container Instance Validation field validates for the service readiness. Publishing artifacts. To add the published artifact, push our code into Azure repository and GitHub. The pipeline automatically creates the artifacts. This pipeline shows how the pipeline is triggered and its execution status. Execution status involves container instance name, running agent job status, and the execution process. The first build image process starts, displays Docker file descriptions, containers, names, and port numbers. The created image is pushed into the container registry. Azure Container Registry is used to store all our Docker repositories. The pipeline validates the container instance and publishes all artifacts into the releases step as a zip file. Upon completing continuous integration process, CD process is initiated. Open releases to find the CD pipeline called release. Click on release in the stages section to see the pipeline status. There are 3 stages in release pipeline, which is also known as tasks. Once the agent is ready for the job, the tasks is initiated. Click refresh to check the uploaded Docker image that is stored in the Docker registry. The tasks get started. Meanwhile, check the container instances. The container instances display the created container instance validation. The tasks are completed as well as the container instances are created from our pipeline. Hence, the template deployment validation is done successfully. Now, find the running status of the application in Container Instance Service. Click Copy icon and copy the IP address and paste it into the browser to find the application's running status. You can find the application is running. Azure DevOps CI/CD pipeline helps us reduce deployment cycle time and ensures faster time to market. There is no manual intervention and DR process can also be automated based on continuous monitoring and IaaC. Business benefits. Cloud-native collaborations. Faster time to market. Speed, flexibility and reliability. Avoids human-made errors in frequent deployment updates. One-click process. Support for manual and exploratory testing. Sun Technologies architects and consultants helps various SMBs and enterprise customers set up cloud-native and cloud-agnostic DevOps pipeline that can bring real dollar savings and instant ROI. With our hybrid delivery model, IT services becomes affordable without compromising on quality. Contact us today for more information.